When you hear the phrase vengeful samurai apes in an alternate bloodpunk 1930s Chicago, you immediately know you're in for a wild ride. Developed by David Marquardt Studios, Cursed Blood recently slashed into Steam Early Access, bringing a staggeringly brutal top-down co-op roguelike experience. Imagine a hyper-violent blender of Hades and Sekiro, featuring anthropomorphic monkeys with potty mouths, deadly katanas, and a thirst for vengeance. It is an unapologetic, adrenaline-fueled descent into madness that demands perfection, rewards aggression, and harshly punishes hesitation. While its combat highs are incredibly satisfying, its early access jagged edges show there's still sharpening left to do. Right out of the gate, Cursed Blood sets a beautifully grim stage. You select from 4 warrior apes and are unleashed into beautifully rendered gothic environments, filled with hostile beasts hurling Cockney-accented insults. The world feels very alive for an isometric game, and the levels are randomly generated to encourage exploration. Cursed Blood is all about speed, which is what makes it so good. Most of the time, combat is close range, with lightning-fast katana combos, charged strikes, and sometimes guns. You might want to rely on button mashing at first, but the game quickly takes that away from you. To really survive threats that keep getting worse, you need to learn how to parry, deflect projectiles, and position yourself exactly right. There is no doubt that rhythm and timing are important. The stealth and takedown system is one of the most exciting parts of the game. You can sneak up on weaker enemies for instant kills, or stagger larger foes for visceral cinematic finishers. Because health drops are incredibly scarce, these calculated executions are absolutely vital, constantly pushing you into the fray rather than letting you retreat. While combat is fluid, the camera and visual feedback can be your worst enemies. The lack of manual camera control becomes a glaring issue during intense encounters, allowing enemies to easily hide behind objects and making stealth mechanics feel stifled. Furthermore, the game's greatest visual asset, the blood, can actually become a detriment. As action heats up, the sheer volume of gore splattering across the screen can completely obscure enemy attack animations, leading to frustrating missed blocks. Ranged combat also feels fiddly, as the lack of a twin-stick shooting control scheme makes aiming mid-brawl cumbersome. A roguelike lives and dies by its gameplay loop, and Cursed Blood introduces a fascinating risk and reward system. As you slaughter your way through levels, you collect blood orbs and coins to upgrade your arsenal. You will find altars that give you game-changing buffs, such as faster attack speeds or gear synergies that let you be creative. Every blessing comes with a debilitating curse. You might gain massive damage output, but find your overall health halved, or face unique world mutations that alter level rules. This constant juggling of perks and penalties forces agonizing choices, ensuring no 2 runs feel the same. Where the game heavily stumbles is in its meta progression. Cursed Blood is exceptionally grindy, taking an unhealthy number of runs to unlock weapons and upgrade gear. The power drip is slow, and because the game demands you handicap yourself with curses, the difficulty curve can feel like a brick wall for newcomers. While persistent players eventually feel unstoppable, the initial hours require immense patience. One shining highlight is its seamless 1 to 4 player co-op, available locally and online. The easy invite-a-friend system is a massive plus, transforming the grueling solo experience into an absolute riot of chaotic synergy that evokes the golden era of 90s arcade brawlers. However, screen clutter becomes an even bigger issue when 4 players are painting the floor red, and the multiplayer tether can be frustrating when dodging boss mechanics. Still, co-op provides welcome relief when the solo grind becomes overwhelming. Because it is in early access, performance is a mixed bag. Movement is swift, but the game frequently suffers from frame drops when the screen fills with effects. In the end, Cursed Blood gives you a real rush of adrenaline. It perfectly captures the fantasy of being a hyper-violent samurai ape, and the combat system is rewarding once you stop mashing buttons. The complicated dance of parrying, killing enemies for health, and balancing curses creates a very addictive loop. If you have a high tolerance for difficulty, friends to join the carnage, and an appreciation for a game that doesn't pull punches, it is absolutely worth your time. So that wraps up our review. Don't forget to check our other reviews and our indie top list. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.